RUSHANE BARNETT, 60 years in prison, life imprisonment, hard labor. 60 years, 9 months in prison, hard labor. Blessed love to my viewers and my subscribers. Welcome back to another update. Now my viewers and my subscribers, instead of the death penalty, RUSHANE BARNETT are going to do life imprisonment. Which means later on from now, a few years from now, RUSHANE BARNETT can make an appeal. You understand? Him can take it to the appeal court. My viewers and my subscribers. Channel.
Far away.
So my viewers and my subscribers, I want you to tell me what's your thought on this situation with viewers and my subscribers. You think the DPP should go ahead with the death penalty instead of giving RUSHANE BARNETT a life imprisonment where he can also file for appeal for freedom or for lesser year than what I'm getting now, my viewers and my subscribers. You don't know a system state. A regular we see a man go to prison and by the time you look, them file for appeal and either them free and come back on the road or them get lesser sentence, my people. Talk to me in the comment section, my people. Make we know what one right now.
Can we carry on from across the way? Oh, Lord, yeah.
So I have an audio to play, my people, of the DPP explaining everything, including RUSHANE BARNETT last word, RUSHANE BARNETT confession, what take place exactly, how him deal with the situation. But before we get into all of that, my viewers and my subscribers, I would be happy if you leave a like on this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave a like, and also if you're new viewers, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content you will be first to be notified. Also leave your comment in the comment section and share the content. We're going to run the intro and come back.
Yo, Dancehall Royalty Review TV. Drop the bad review them no man. You know see you always drop the bad review them you know. People remember to subscribe and like.
People remember to subscribe. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. As me say, please leave a like on this video. I'm going to play the audio. I'm not waste no time. I don't want to hold up talking right now. I'm going to play the audio first and then when we come back we talk a little bit more. Alright my people, so in the meantime go and bless up the like button for me please.
In his account he stated, and we quote, in summary, "It looked like she'll come out of the bed now, and it seemed like she see me a prayer. So she make after something upon the dresser. Me no see her, but me a pray in my heavens, say it either a knife or scissors. Me rush her now, cause me did have a knife. Then me start stab her up. She drop the pick in them, get up here now chin, and plumb me reach pan the dresser. Take up two things in them hand and start fling it after me. Me never really see what that good, so me start grab after them, you know, and start stab them up. To the big one, draw off your scissors. When me see that now, she rush in her room and she drop her, me start stab her up. So everybody dead now. So me change off, throw the shorts and knife over the right side where the ackee tree there, over the bush and bounce. And 8, as outlined in the facts of this case, on the 28th day of July 2022, the accused had told some persons on the night of the incident that he was going to leave country today because he might go kill some people. This also, my lad, would suggest that though he felt disrespected, that his actions between 12 midnight and 1 o'clock on that fateful morning was premeditated and not spontaneous. This, in terms of what he told, this evidence of premeditation, we submit, would also be an aggravating factor. Mitigating factors, well, we searched for the mitigating factors, which your lordship would have to consider. 1, that the accused entered a plea of guilt on all 5 counts of the indictment on the first relevant date during the proceedings for the purposes of the Criminal Justice Administration Act 2015. And 2, it would appear that he has expressed remorse by doing so. It is our submission, however, that the accused should not benefit from the 33 or up to 33.33% discount based on this early plea of guilt at the first relevant date. I'm at paragraph 19. Section 42E1 to 2A of the Criminal Justice Administration Amendment Act addresses the treatment of a guilty plea being entered for the offense of murder. It states that where the accused pleads guilty, the court may reduce the sentence by up to 33.33% of the sentence which the court would have imposed had the accused been convicted after a trial been concluded. However, Section 42E4 states that if the court is minded to I'm sorry. Should I go back to 20? However, yes, my lord, thank you. Section 42E4 states that if the court is minded to reduce the sentence on the basis of a guilty plea for the offense of murder, the court shall have regard to the provisions of Section 42H of the Act. The effect of Section 42E1 to 2A and 42E4 is that any consideration of a reduction must be subject to the principles in Section 42H. Based on Section 42E 2A of the Act, since the defendant indicated to the court on the first relevant date that he wishes to plead guilty for the offense of 5 counts of murder, the court may, under the Act, reduce the sentence by up to 33.33. However, Section 42H indicates that in determining whether the sentence should be discounted on the basis of an early plea of guilt, the court should have regard to A, whether the reduction of the sentence of the defendant would be so disproportionate to the seriousness of the offense or so inappropriate in the case of the defendant that it would shock the public conscience. B, the circumstances of the offense, including its impact on the victims. C, any factors that are relevant to the defendant. And D, the circumstances surrounding the plea. The Crown is of the view that in the present case, if your lordship decided to even reduce the sentence by even up to 1%, it would shock the public conscience, given the circumstances of the case. Also, the circumstances of the offense, which I earlier outlined, and the impact on the relatives of the victims and the community. Because your lordship heard from the statement of Miss Gwendolyn Wright, the mother of Kamisha and the grandmother of the children, and from Mr. Henry, the father and the partner of Kamisha and the father of the youngest child, the kind of impact it has had on the family, on them, on the community of Coca Peace, and that this impact will be far-reaching, possibly to the end of their time on earth. So the circumstances of the offense, the trauma that all 5 persons, the 4 children, and their mother, the fact that it was done in the sanctity of their home, the fact that it was premeditated, cold and callous, the fact that he took himself away to hide the implements, hide the bloody shorts, and to hide all those circumstances would render it inappropriate for any discount, any of that 33.33% to be given to this accused in the sentencing. So we would ask your lordship not, because it's discretionary, not to reduce the sentence at all by anything in terms of the 33.33%. The slaughter of the innocent, who could have posed no threat to him, as they were asleep in the Jeffrey Perry matter. In this case, these were even younger children, apart from the 15-year-old. And the only thing that, according to him, they sought to arm themselves with was a bottle of baby oil or baby lotion to throw at him, whilst he, as if he was some sort of samurai armed with a knife, was intent on carving up all these innocent people. In this case, all of the victims were awake and in the present sight and hearing of each other, observing what was happening. I also would commend the fact that one has to balance, as a sentencing judge, the public revulsion, and I repeat, the public revulsion, my lord, at the diabolical actions and the reliance of the public on the credibility of the justice system by members of the said public to mete out adequate punishment would make it incumbent on us. It obliges the Crown in all the circumstances to have made the recommendation of life imprisonment on each count, parole, eligibility for parole not before serving 60 years and 9 months. We submit, finally, that given the circumstances of this case, that the interests of justice would be met by the accused, RUSHANE Barrett, being so ordered by this honorable court to serve this term of life imprisonment at hard labor with eligibility for parole after serving, or not before serving, 60 years and 9 months on each of the 5 counts, with sentences to run concurrently. For it to go any lower, and this is just my humble view, it perhaps may shock the public conscience. May it please you, my lord.
Alright, so my viewers and my subscribers, basically what she has said is that this brother here they go do, he might get at least 60 years and 9 months for each and every person when you take them life from them. But the sentence are going to run concurrently. You understand? So that means everything are going to run one time. All of the charge them when get, all I charge them in sentence span, everything are going to run concurrently. Everything would have come up to maybe about 500 years. If they might just sentence him and just make him do all of the time on a premeditated loss of life. Yeah. You understand me, people? But you don't know you go. Let me know your thought down below in the comment section, and if you're a new viewers, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. Bless up on yourself, my people. Enough love. And guys, remember to check out Denari Grove music video, Far Away, my people. You don't want to miss out on the music video because it's a beautiful music video. Big up Dante, big up yourself anyway right now. Denari music video. I play right now, right?
Heart is willing, but flesh is weak. I'm willing. And can there be